Meek Mill's always been one of the weirdest characters in hip-hop. Just the way he acts and carries himself. It took a while, but eventually the whole of hip-hop Twitter picked up on the fact that there's just something weird about this guy. And to make matters worse, there's always been something keeping him from the top of his career, keeping him from being one of the most respected rappers in the rap game. And I just can't put my finger exactly on what it is. It's obviously not a lack of talent or versatility. Meek Mill's proven himself time and time again how talented he is. I don't think anybody can argue that he's lackluster music-wise. And it's not blackballing. Meek got his rise to success through Rick Ross's Maybach Music, which isn't an insanely impressive record label considering how well it handled other artists like Wale, but it's good enough to get an artist's foot through the door. And then on top of that, there's the recent allegations, which I won't get into just yet, but there's something. We might not be able to pinpoint exactly what it is, but I can at least pinpoint the beginning of Meek Mill's career downfall. Meek Mill's downfall started with his beef with Drake. Prior to the beef, Meek Mill was relatively on top of the world. He was dating Nicki Minaj, the biggest female rapper in history, and he was featured on multiple hit songs that charted on Billboard. Then he got into his public rivalry with Drake, another huge rapper. And long story short, Meek Mill lost the beef, and he lost it bad. Drake's response diss track, Back to Back, became the first diss track to be nominated for a Grammy. That's embarrassing for Meek Mill, and that was the moment the public perception around Meek Mill began to change. Prior to this event, Meek was coming off the success of his heavily respected album Dreams and Nightmares. After losing such a public beef, people made fun of him online. And not only that, but it became the norm. People were becoming used to making fun of Meek Mill, to the point where people were even looking for reasons to make fun of him. This heavily hindered his public image. And to make matters worse, Meek Mill didn't help himself either. Any reasonable-minded person would deal with the situation by laying low for a while and making very calculated career moves to regain his respect and career the narrative around him. But that's not Meek Mill. In the years that followed, Meek Mill showcased multiple antics on social media. And on top of that, Meek Mill's the type of guy who doesn't really have a filter. Any thought he has, he tweets without a second guess. And I'll let you decide how that impacted his career and public image. However, there was a moment of redemption. After getting arrested for violating his parole, around 2018, the internet had Meek Mill's back. Undying support. Documentaries executive produced by Jay-Z were even released in support of Meek Mill's freedom. And then he was released from jail. He dropped a very successful album, Champions, squashed the beef with Drake, and even made a hit song with him. Things were really looking up for Meek Mill's career. But then, the recent allegations came out. P. Diddy is alleged to have abused multiple men and women, some underage, with the help of other public figures, one of them being Meek Mill, who's known to be very good friends with P. Diddy. And it would have been very easy for Meek Mill to just deny the allegations and maintain the benefit of the doubt. But P. Diddy now seemingly being on the run is basically an admission of fault. And that doesn't make Meek Mill look good at all. Still, there were 1,000 better ways to deal with the situation, but Meek Mill being Meek Mill resorted to more social media antics. No filter, no train of thought, just online back and forths with DJ academics. And the most disgusting thing about these recent allegations is the fact that a lot of people seem to be turning their backs on Meek Mill. However, a lot of the people who are turning their backs on Meek Mill aren't turning their backs because he's alleged to have abused men, women, and children. A lot of these people are turning their backs because if these allegations are true, then Meek Mill might be bisexual. And the fact that that's the reason why a lot of people are turning their backs on Meek Mill is just a reflection of a whole different problem we have in society. And I'm not going to get into that right now because it's just too much to talk about. But if the allegations are true against Meek Mill, then there definitely won't be a third chance at redemption. Social media already had his back once when Meek Mill had his troubles with law enforcement around 2018. Meek Mill claimed to be an innocent black man, abused by the system, and the public supported him. Now the public is probably wondering if that whole situation in 2018 was real or just him trying to get out of jail. The public trust isn't there anymore, and that makes things look very bad for Meek Mill. But this isn't about me, it's about you. Do you still trust Meek Mill? Am I over-exaggerating a situation? Or is there a possibility of a third redemption for his career? Let me know in the comment section below, and as usual, I'm an extremely small YouTuber, so don't forget to like because every single like and every single subscription counts. And thank you for watching.